Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I am finally back from my ever so extended winter break, and I'm bringing you a game, a domination game on Afghan. I'm using the ACR with the EOTech sight, Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power, and Ninja. I hope all you guys had a great holiday break. I know I had a good time. I went over to Catalina with my girlfriend and got back home to Long Beach. And just hung out with my buddies. I hope you guys got everything you wanted from jolly old Santa Claus. So this was literally my first game back. I just hopped on the sticks and I just prayed I could get a match that I could give you guys because I know it's been so long. Also, I really wanted to thank all of you guys who have subscribed to me over the break. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mission Creep. I'm an avid Modern Warfare 2 player. That's really the only game I have for Xbox. I'm not very good, but every now and then I have really good games, and you know what I try and do is play smart and find tips and tricks that I can share with you to help you possibly improve your game. So again, thank you so much for subscribing to me over the break. I got back and I had more than twice the amount of subscribers I had left with, and it really does mean a lot to me. So right here we have B and C, and I'm very happy about that because, as most of you know, if you cap 2 flags and leave 1 for the opposing team, you will have a very predictable spawn. And so right now I'm calling in my Predator missile. If you notice, I don't boost. I'm trying to survey the area, trying to figure out where everyone's at, which direction they're moving. And I think at this point I realized that I'm playing with a bunch of new kids who just got the game for Christmas, which is totally cool. You know, more power to you if you got the game. It's a great game. But it just makes my job a little bit easier. And I'll tell you right now, my final score is, I think, 23 or 24, 26, something like that. 26-1. It was almost a flawless game, but I kind of blew it during this one moment. Anyway, so I'm guarding C right now, and I know they're coming in from the A route, and I'm just kind of lighting them up as they come in. So I just got my Harrier, and I learned that, well, I guess I didn't really learn. I just kind of figured out that when you have a Harrier and another kill streak waiting, call them both in, because A, it's harder to shoot down when you have 2 kill streaks. Or when you have 2 air supports up, it's a lot harder to shoot down. And B, it kicks ass because you get more kills. So right now I'm just kind of defending C. I know I'm on a roll, and at this point I'm like, whoa, this game is pretty kick-ass. Maybe I can throw it on YouTube. One thing that really pissed me off about this game is, as you guys will see later on, that someone on the scoreboard was like 36-1, and they ended up calling a nuke in, and that was, you know, how the game ended. And I looked on my team, and somebody was like 1-36. And so as I'm walking over to the poppy seed area, I see 2 guys boosting, and I've never seen anybody boosting in a domination game. I mean, let alone the first game you hop on after 3 weeks. So I kind of let everyone know, and I told them, I'm like, you know what, this is going online. You guys are going to get spammed to shit because, you know, I know people like me and my friends, and I'm sure most of my subscribers feel that, you know, people that boost are ruining the game. They fuck it up because, you know, for instance, in this match, it was stopped because somebody got a nuke, you know, and it was an unearned nuke at that. So towards the end, or actually in the description, I'll throw out their gamer tags and, you know, spam them to death. Do whatever you guys want to do to them. So right here, I'm kind of floating in between B and C, and you know, don't be scared to press start and just check your map and see the direction that they're coming in. I'm having a really good game, and I will admit I'm not, you know, running into the fire to try and cap flags or get kills, for 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to die, and 2, I like the way that I like the control we have of the map, and I like that we have 2 flags. Right now we just grabbed our 3rd flag, which totally fucks it up. I would totally advise not doing that. Again, because you want the spawns to be predictable. You want to be able to anticipate the momentum of the game, because, you know, I always emphasize this. Intelligence, knowledge, and being able to adapt to what's going on is your number one asset in this game. Doesn't matter what kind of gun you have. Doesn't matter what perks you have. Really, I mean, to a certain degree it does. But for the most part, if you know where the enemy is, or if you know where the enemy is going to be, that is your most powerful weapon. And I also just learned through a Blame Truth video and also a Woody's Gamertag video that on some guns, the holographic sight increases the auto aim, and what that means is when you're moving your sticks and you highlight a player, regardless of how fast you're moving the stick, the red dot sight will track that player. And I've actually done this with a buddy. I did it over break. And if you guys want, maybe I'll put up a video demonstrating what that does. And so I would advise using the holographic sight. Excuse me. At this point, you know, I just know the ACR benefits from it, the M16, a few other guns, but you know, maybe in the future we can set something up and actually check to see what guns benefit through the holographic sight. So if you see over in the right corner, over by the poppy seeds, there's two guys kind of jacking each other off, and that's how the game ends. And if you listen up, so it was BD Bouncer and ACOG Gear. You know what? Spam the shit out of him if you guys want. I cannot stand it. I just cannot stand it. Fucking booster, fuck that. I saw you. Dude, I saw you guys boosting. You guys are pathetic. You can just hear me going off on these dudes. Anyway, my name is Mission Creep. Thank you so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Take it easy, guys.